And so here we go again. We are going to continue moving forward with more vocab acquisition. Here we go. Question 4, 5 et 6. On continue ici. La participation des employés fera l'objet d'un suivi dans leur dossier des ressources humaines. La participation des employés fera l'objet d'un suivi dans leur dossier des ressources humaines. La participation, participation, involvement. D'accord? I will write involvement as an option. La participation, being involvement. Des employés, of the employees, we don't say it that way in English, but the involvement from employees or of employees. Faire l'objet de. Let's highlight this one. Faire l'objet de. Faire l'objet de is going to be, will be the, we could say, I don't want to get this wrong here. Fera l'objet de will be, very careful here. Will lead to. Will be the focal point of, the focus of. Basically, faire l'objet de, I wouldn't say so much focus point. Fera l'objet de, will lead to. It's pretty accurate. Will be the topic of. But that wouldn't really relate well here. And so, la participation des employés fera l'objet d'un suivi. Le suivi is a follow-up. That's how I'm saying here that it will lead to a follow-up. It will lead to faire l'objet de. Alors, peut-être to be the focus of, and I prefer the idea of will, to lead to. To lead to in this context. To lead to in this context to a follow-up. In there, dans is in. I think it's worth mentioning again because they're very common words. Dans leur is their. What they own, it is theirs. Alors, their dossier. Un dossier is going to be a file. A file. Quite literally, it means perhaps a folder where you have many files in. But here it will be like, we've got a file on that guy. We've got a file on each employee in this context here. Alors, when we have a file on, it's actually maybe a full file cabinet. Who knows how much stuff they have on somebody's involvement or of any kind. Let's go with the idea here that le dossier, dans leur dossier, so in your file, in a career, for example, and in this case, it is des ressources humaines. Now, human resources comes to mind, but please note this. Here's something that's worth knowing here. RH, d'accord, I get it, but human resources. In English, I will capitalize both cap. Why? Because it is a name. That is the name of a team, a division, a branch, maybe the name of a program, maybe the name of a ministry, maybe the name of a business. Whenever we talk about a name for a program, or so on, well, the program concerning this, and that, every word will have a capital in English. En français, that is not the case. En français, ressources humaines here is a team. It is the human resources team. D'accord, very well. But we only capitalize the first word in a name. That is true for a ministry. That is true for a business. That is true for a program. That is true for any kind of anything, absolutely. Any kind of name, a course, anything like that. It will be the name only has the capital on the first word. Is that super relevant for Compréhension de l'écrit? I'm going to go with yes. It shows a little bit of distinction between one language and the other. There are different rules. Accurately, at this point, all we want is to read properly. I could picture if the name of the team was super long, like l'équipe des événements inclusifs de de l'année actuelle. Oh boy, that's a big name for a team. Alors, it's going to be hard to distinguish that was a name. The capital will help. D'accord? Small things like that. In English, it would have every one of these words would have the the team concerning the events that are inclusive for the current year. That would be a translation. That would be in English. En français, not the case. Alors, s'il vous plaît, just pay attention to that. Moving on. I'm going to erase that because I think that's productive, but not super productive for us. And so, here we go. On continue. Les employés recevront plus d'informations à ce sujet quelques jours. I don't know what the fill in the blank is. D'accord? I'm not here to answer those questions. We are here just to pick up vocab. Alors, les employés. S doesn't matter. Maybe the team is all ladies, and so it is feminine. Employé will not change the sound. D'accord? Les employés, whether they are feminine, whether they are plural, does not matter. What we are getting here, though, is les employés makes that A sound, and not the employee. En anglais, it's employees and employers. Alors, my employee. My tutor, tutee. The mentor and the mentee, I believe. And so on. Alors, les employés. It is not, when I have a double E, it's not les employés. Parce que that could be very confusing to somebody listening to you, and you don't want to be confused. Les employés recevront. Recevront is the future of to receive, alors will receive. Again, we are not doing grammar here. Plus is more of, and d'information, more, alors plus, more, plus de, more information, plus de, more of information. Plus, more, plus de, more of, but we wouldn't say that so much in English. Alors, plus d'information will be more info. À ce sujet, à ce sujet. I will highlight that one parce que on that topic. Très important. Pourquoi? Parce que sujet, topic comes up all the time. À ce sujet, on that topic. And that's because, I will put it here, un sujet equals a topic. And I think we really need that. Quelques is a few. Jour is days. If it was jour, un jour is a day, non-plural. D'accord. We have quite a bit of vocab already. This makes for a nice clean understanding. I'm going to put all of this text in different colors to allow you to learn accurately, to allow you to write these down. Make a list. I recommend that you always have paper and always have pencil or pen with you, whether you are on the bus or in a store or on the train or on a plane or anywhere else, wherever you go. Everywhere you go, there will be French words that are brand new to you. And if you can just jot them down, maybe this is good for class, but maybe just a little sticky note of some kind, something, anything, and then you just write these words down. That's what I recommend you do. The power of the pencil is very powerful for the brain. It allows us to understand quickly. We see it being created. We can see the purpose and the use of it. And so that is what I recommend that you do right now. Get all that vocab, and let's continue.